Lincolnshire Police Constable PC Jared Brereton from Skegness faced a 4-day misconduct hearing this week after he was accused of gross misconduct. Brereton was up the creek because he undertook an unauthorised pursuit of a vehicle, hitting speeds of 102 miles an hour, which culminated in the vehicle he was chasing crashing into a tree, leading to the death of one of the occupants. Brereton took it upon himself to pursue the vehicle, even though he had been told to end the chase, as he was not trained to pursue vehicles. Despite being told to call it off, his actions eventually led up to the vehicle that he was chasing crashing into a tree on the A52 on March the 4th last year. Although the misconduct panel chair claims that Brereton's actions did not cause the vehicle to crash. The IOPC is said to have investigated for 5 months and found that footage and vehicle data showed that PC Brereton travelled at between 92 and 102 miles an hour for 39 seconds, only turning off the marked car's lights and sirens when he realised the car had crashed. Even though Brereton's actions were found at the hearing to have breached professional standards in respect of orders and instructions and duties and responsibilities to the level of gross misconduct, he was cleared of breaching standards in relation to discreditable conduct and honesty and integrity. Derek Campbell, the regional director from the Independent Office for Police Conduct, said it was apparent from the evidence we gathered that PC Brereton knew that following the instruction not to pursue, he should have followed policy by deactivating his emergency equipment, pulling off the road and going in a different direction. Adding, despite the instruction, PC Brereton continued to pursue at high speed until just before the tragic collision. According to reports, however, a representative for Lincolnshire Police told the hearing that Mr Johnson, the man who died in the accident, his family, who had met both PC Brereton and PC Chambers, who was in the vehicle with Brereton, no longer felt the officers were responsible for the death and did not wish to see either dismissed. Therefore, the disciplinary panel found that although he had committed gross misconduct and somebody had died, his punishment was a written warning to remain on file for 2 years. Now, without being a trained pursuit driver, if any member of the public chased somebody, which, even though Brereton was a copper, he was in effect, as a driver, no more in a position to chase the other vehicle as any of us would be, we would have no doubt been charged with speeding, possible careless driving, dangerous driving, causing death by careless driving, or causing death by dangerous driving. And in the case of Brereton, I believe he should also have been done for driving without insurance, as he wouldn't have been insured to take part in pursuits, and therefore the policy should have been void. If that was any of us, we would have had the book thrown at us. We see it all the time, delivery drivers getting pulled over because they've got no insurance, breaching the conditions of their insurance. Brereton would most definitely have breached the conditions of the insurance he had. This to me shows the value the police put on the public's lives. This was, in my opinion, an unlawful death as far as I'm concerned, and a 2-year written warning, regardless to what the family say, is an utter insult.